We are headed back into Godhome, although I think I'm going to take a short, quick break from Godhome, if I can remember how to get out of here. Is it over here to leave? There's one or two little things that I haven't gone to complete yet, so I'm going to go knock those out real fast. My dream gate seems to still be here. What do you say? Okay, nothing. What happens if I dream nail you? Oh. Oh wait, does that just take me into Godhome? Yeah, that just takes me into Godhome. So that's just my way back in there. Okay. Let's go knock out these two things real quick that I wanted to get done. They're just, one of them's objective for 112, I think, and the other one's just an achievement that I've never actually finished, so let's go check that out. This takes me to the city area, right? Oh, hey, you're here. I didn't know you were hanging out here. I hope you don't know that your mother's dead. I feel bad about that. I missed. Okay, let's see here. It's not this way. I don't need Geo anymore. I mean, I still do, because I don't know if I need to finish those fragile charms to get 112%. I might. There's a good chance I do. But we'll just go do like some colo grinding later to get a bunch of Geo. I missed him. I'm headed for the stag. Quickest way is probably up here. Oops. Kind of a bummer you don't get any Geo in all of Godhome, so I'm going to spend all that time and not get any Geo for progress, but it wouldn't be so bad if I didn't have to get so much Geo to get those charms. It's kind of wild how much you need. This way. What's up? Resolve, how you doing? Is that how you say your handle there? Resolve, that's what it looks like, I'm assuming. How you doing tonight? It's good to see you again. Climb. Alright. I'm just knocking out a couple little fast achievements that I've never done in the game. Let's see here, I needed to go to, what's the best way to get there? Green path, I think. Let's sit on the bench. Nah, I'm not going to save warp back to benches. We're not doing that. I spent my day fighting computers, so it's kind of a nice break to be done with that for a minute. This way. There's a Geo Rock there. I guess I could have gotten that. Let's see here. Can I get up this way? I can. Can you always do that? Or is it just because I already broke the platform? It's because I already broke the platform. So I get to go over the easy way. It's farther than I thought it was. Okay, so we need to... I think I can get up here too, so we can shortcut everything. Do I get the achievement? I achieved. I think it just gave it to me. Happy couple, there we go. Just got the achievement. Okay. One more closer to being done with everything. Let's go this way. So the other thing I need to do is go to Salubra to finish up whatever charms she has. I don't have Salubra's blessing yet, so I at least need to get that. The Stagway is not the quickest. I want to go to Resting Ground Stag. That's probably the quickest way to Salubra. Oh, never opened that. I love the music of this area a lot. Okay, so let's go to Resting Ground Stag. Almost dropped my water. And then once we're done with Salubra, we'll head back into God Home and deal with all that nonsense. Blue Lake is where I'm going. I almost forgot what I was doing. Come over here. Oh wait, is there a thing for this? I think I've already done it. Talk to Quirrell now that we're done with his shenanigans. Okay, let's get whatever you have left here. Blessing. What? Oh, I don't have enough geo? Ah. Alright, let's kill some dudes. I want that. Oof. This is going to be a rough place to get geo. Let's see here. That's not going well. Let's see here. There's some dudes up here, I think, to kill. Are there any of the infected vengeflies? Because they give a lot of geo. They'd be worth it. Can't believe I don't have 800 geo. That sucks. These guys are not super ideal, but I should go the other way to get the infected vengeflies, because I don't think there are any this way. Maybe that's not entirely true. These are just exploding dudes here. These guys don't do me much good. Really? I guess I do still need to kill dudes a lot to unlock stuff. Yeah, this guy is what I wanted. They give a lot of geo. So we'll get there quickly fighting these guys. Oops, I missed my swing. Just about there. Did I not get that guy? There he is. He's avoiding me. I'm planning on finishing Pantheon 5. I'm headed there immediately after finishing up grabbing this charm. That is where I'm headed next. I'm just doing like some of the last outside of God Home cleanup just to kind of get my hands moving a little bit. But yeah, that's where I'm headed. Okay, we're over the geo amount. I am pretty doubtful I'll finish it tonight. I'm probably going to have to do some individual boss practice, I would imagine. I'm just taking a wild guess that it's going to take me a while to beat some of it, but I'm going to give a couple goes at it just to see what bosses are my sticking point. I'll have to practice the ascended versions of a lot. Dang it. The ascended versions of a lot of them to get the hang of them, because I'm not well versed in those fights right now. We got Salubra's Blessing. And I think that's it percentage-wise for the game. Pantheon 4 wasn't as time-consuming as it looked, only because I think I only did 2 or 3 attempts at it, but I left and did a bunch of individual boss practice for that kind of hour that you were not with us. I think I went and just did the Pure Vessel fight a bunch and the Nailmaster Slide fight. Oh, and the Zope fight. I did all of those a bunch of times just to really get warmed up. So let's go up here. We'll probably have to go do some individual boss fighting, but for now, into the Pantheon we go. It still took a good amount of time, but this Pantheon is a much longer grind. This one is considerably longer than all of the others, so here we go. How bad can it be? I know the answer to that. It can be really bad. Already off to a much harder fight. I didn't look at my charms. I'm just kind of going with what I was going with. Not quite sure how good of an idea that is. Oops, I missed. I could definitely use some more soul generation charms. I tried to downswing there and I missed. I thought he was gonna die. I was just being overtly aggressive for no reason. I missed. I needed that soul too. There we go. Let's get some heals. Boss number 1 down. At least we didn't die immediately, right? So that's something. Okay, here's where the arenas start being a little bit more difficult than usual. I don't remember that move. Oh shoot, there's spikes. The hardest part about this is that like the first 20 minutes of Pantheon 5 are going to be like pretty easy, and then you just gotta get through that whole attrition every time you do it. That's going to be the hardest part. These fights aren't the Radiant version, so I can take hits, so it's not like they're... Like, I'm never going to die on this fight. I hope. Not with Quick Slash. That should be the end of him. But we'll see where we get stuck. What do we got? Moss Charger. Ugh. Damn it. What was I thinking right there? This is mostly just an attrition grind. Let's see how well I can hold my nerves for 30 minutes. Oops, I thought it was over that. Oops. Let's not lose to Hornet 1 now. Ugh. I don't know why I didn't take a heal there. I probably should have. We'll do it here. Just because that way I don't lose the soul going into whatever's next. What do you say? You cannot escape the even this highest ones. They're starting to think I have something to offer here. What's up, Moosey? How you doing? Who are you? Gorb, but with difficult platforms. Really? You're not into the second round yet? Now you are, right? Sorry all if I'm really bad at reading. What's up, Darth? Sorry if I'm a little slow at reading chat while I'm doing this. We're in Pantheon 5. I started out by getting Salubra's Blessing and knocking out one achievement that I didn't have yet. But we're into the Pantheon 5 grind now. There definitely may be some individual boss practice, I would imagine. But we'll see how it goes. Oops, wrong button. Wrong button again. Wow, and then the one time I get it, he's not diving. Whatever. How you doing today, Moosey? What do we got? Soul Mat or Soul Warrior? Oh, I was thinking about this guy and not thinking about what I should have been. I thought I could get them both. I was wrong. I'm also trying to use this nail art and I'm not particularly good with it yet, so maybe I shouldn't. Oh, that guy's still alive and well. This is not a fight I'm particularly good at. Title update? Did the title not update? Oh wait, title update, you mean like for work or what do you mean? Also, did my title not update properly? I thought I changed it to part 4 of doing 112, but... I'm doing okay. Had a bit of a frustrating day. I was trying to do some work in After Effects and computers were just fighting me all day. That was kind of frustrating. I don't know this fight. But it's kind of like Sly, I guess. Ugh, okay. Oof. There we go. Heal, heal. You use primarily normal attacks. That makes sense. I don't know your guys' attacks. I've got to be getting like a rest here soon, so I'm gonna just try and smash out. That's not good. That's not good. I felt that. Hit him with the dive. The dive does just so much damage. They've got to be getting close, right? Ah, come on. What are you doing? Oof. Being up above these guys is a little bit... Oh no. Please die. I'm dead. I'm dead. Oh yeah, I am on Pantheon 5. This is my 4th stream doing this is why I had that. Damn it. Can't believe I died to those two. I'm gonna have to learn that fight. I should have gone and practiced it. That's what I should do is from now on, whenever I die on a boss, I'm gonna go do a few practice rounds of it. That'll be my move from here on out. This is just gonna be grindy and awful. Oh, he like went right through where that other dude was and it confused me for a second. I missed. Think it's better to use the nail arts? Yeah. They're definitely pretty powerful. I'm learning. I appreciate you looking out though. I've had issues in the past with my stream title not updating properly. Ugh, come on. I missed. Oops. Yeah. Exactly. Like I'll need to go do the ascended versions of the fights so I can get better at the ones that are actually in the Pantheons. Come on. Come on. Get over here. This guy sucks. How do I get that overlay for my video? I made it in Photoshop. I go and I create all those assets in Photoshop and then I bring them into my video editing program with transparency so I can have the holes cut out for like the camera and the video. I don't need to heal. I gotta remember that I lose the nail art when the boss spawns, so I can't charge that up before battle. Ah, so a bit of work. Yeah, it took me a few hours when I first made it, and it's kind of iterated over the years, but I've got a pretty good template now, so I can switch between. Oh, you know what? I'm glad you said something though, because it's totally wrong. I knew I was gonna make that mistake too. It's the wrong layout. And I was missing that. Switch that over to Hollow Knight. There we go. I'm glad you said that. The funny thing is I told myself to not make that mistake yesterday, and then here I made that mistake. I'll fix it in post. I won't really. I don't care that much. At least I'll pretend like I don't care. I might go fix that in the record. We'll see. You can do the first fight with the 2 bugs in the limited terrain with the statue. Yes, you can. You just got to go unlock it. But all of the fights that are here in the second or Pantheon 5, you can practice. They're just the ascended versions of the fights. And then there's the Radiant version where you get 1-hit kills. I think most of the ascended versions also all do double damage. So even like prepares you a little bit more. So if we die, out we go into the practice room. Sorry, I didn't quite catch that question. But yes, you can definitely practice any of these. Doma, 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 doma. Take the heal. If for no other reason than just to have the soul. Wow. That guy does not have a lot of health. You never beat any Pantheons. You remember doing those fights? Yeah, you can do it in the Hall of Gods. The statues there let you practice all of these fights. Don't worry, I'm sure you'll be seeing it shortly. Because I'm going to be failing and having to go out and practice a lot. Oops. I really ought to practice this guy a little bit, but whatever. I think you understood the question. Yeah, I'm also mildly distracted. I'm trying to not be overly distracted, but... come on. I did so good on this fight a few minutes ago, and now I'm... struggling. I'm just trying to get... the hardest part about these early fights is just wanting to go fast, 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 because I've already done them, you know, like... that attrition grind is really going to wear me down. Let's see if I can learn a little bit about your attacks here in phase 1. Doing real good. Dash slash. Got a down sling, and then that's just like a regular sword attack. Not a lot of time to figure it out. I probably, yep. Use the times where they're together to get a good dive attack in as much as I possibly can. I think he's going to. As much as I can get that double splash damage from dive, the better. Oh, they both went. I can't just sit above them the whole fight, but... okay. That was not the smart thing to do right there. I need soul. Okay, one of them down. Oh, that's not what I thought he was gonna do. That's what I did last time, and that's how I died. Eesh. I did not deserve to win that. Okay, but I get a break after them. Let's take a look at my charms, because I forgot to do that. We still need to practice that fight, because there's no way I deserve to win that. Quick slash, Brit Strength, Soul Catcher, and Mark of Pride. I think I'm liking this charm loadout, so we're sticking with it. What are you, 0? The whole no platforms thing sucks. Got him. Okay, that's a good time for a recharge, no kidding. Worked out pretty well in my favor. Crystal Guardians, easy. just like all the other Pantheons in a row. I only got one hit there. Greeted for soul and I took a hit. What are you doing? It's so much slower than Soul Tyrant. Finally got a couple hits. Got him. Who's next? Can't believe I have to do NKG and Pure Vessel at the end of all of this. That's just rude. Dude, come on. I'm out of soul. I thought I was gonna cast a spell, but I was out of soul. Dude, projectiles suck. There's another like Zote who sends the ground with shockwave. Yeah. Ooh, is this Sisters of Battle? No, okay. Sisters of Battle is gonna be a tough one. Luckily, I should be unlocking it here shortly. Hopefully I'll get there on this run. That'll be one I'll need to... Damn it. Certainly one I need to practice. Uh-oh. Sisters of Battle. This is Sisters of Battle. Shit. Oh, okay. Don't get greedy. Just survive. Oh, he came diving at me and I didn't see it because my spell blocked the path. Ah. If I get overwhelmed here, this is going to be really bad. Oh no, that's not going to work. I knew I was doomed as soon as I started doing it. Okay. We're good. Oof. Oof, shit. Oh, you haven't seen that? Yeah, all three of them at once is a bit rough. A little bit more of a challenge. It's nice that they give you a recharge after that. That is a great fight. I thought that I had more time until it was time for Sisters of Battle, but that was fun. I need to practice it. Oh, Marmu. This is a good possibility that I die here. This is a boss I'm gonna need to do some grind on for sure. I can never quite seem to figure out his timing. Like, the way his movement arcs at you is just very strange to me. I can't ever quite figure it out. For some reason, like, it's because he has this like slow start to his arc that I always think he's got further to go than he does. Dang it. That wasn't good. I should probably take advantage of some heal in this fight because I have a lot of opportunity to grab soul here. There we go. Yeah, I am using long nail. Well, I'm using Mark of Pride. So I'll have to go into the practice room and grind him out a little bit. Get used to his movement. He's one that I also almost never do in rando, so I have very little, like, skill at him. By the time, like, in a seed where you actually need enough essence, by the time you've got that far, you've typically fought other bosses. I lost the music. I think I'm pretty well settled on this charm loadout. Yeah, so... Ah. Got him. What's Mark of Pride? It's another long nail charm. It's from the Mantis Lords. I think it's a little longer than long nail, I think. It costs an extra notch. Okay, okay. This is another boss I don't know. Ugh, okay. Okay. Ugh. Oh my god, it hit me. I thought I could get one more in. I blew it. Ugh. This is definitely one to practice. I just gotta hope I kill him. Oh, I got lucky. I got lucky. Is it anything besides nail range? No, just nail range. Yellow. Okay. Oh boy, that's not good. That's definitely one worth practicing. Kind of wonder if I should put on long nail and something else than what I have, but Hive Knight. Ugh. It's so easy to just start playing like crap as you get farther in because you get tired. Okay, long nail and overcharge. Oof. I am not brave enough to overcharm. You'd have some bosses you'd be taking quad damage from with overcharming. And I am not that brave. Ooh, he ducked me. Gotta be close to dead, right? Oh, let's see here. I still got no eyes coming up. What's this? Collector. It is double damage, yeah. And so since some of the bosses do double damage, you take 4 masks of damage from them. Overcharm the beginning. That's actually not a bad idea. And then pull it once I get further in. It's actually not a terrible plan. I might start doing that. I just gotta get good at a couple of those early bosses that were giving me grief. Overcharm the charm that lets you heal double. That's actually not a totally bad plan, except for the one that lets you heal double takes a lot longer to heal than a regular heal does. That's the only problem with it. So you almost got to pair it with the one that lets you heal twice as fast. Okay. This is actually, I thought this would be a really hard Radiant boss, but this will actually probably be fairly doable. There we go. If it weren't for it taking twice as long to heal, it'd be great. And yeah, then I'd be super invested in a heal build. This Grim? Bow. It's the right thing to do. Oops, wrong button. Heal build. I can talk. Stagger's a good time. You did that for quite a bit of the game, yeah. I know Darth played with a pretty defensive build on his first time through the game, too. A lot of the defensive charms and healing stuff. I think he used that one that lets you heal while you can move. I don't think I've ever actually used it. I don't know what charm it is. You know what, Grim? Let me play greedily. That's a good time. And get another heal in. Okay, now for the hard part. Yeah, he's definitely a bit more defensive and strategic of a player than I am. I'm much more of a... I'm an idiot. Just go fast. What is this, Umu? Oh no, this is just pretty defensive player, yeah. I feel like you're probably less defensive now than you were in the past, with some experience. Oh, this is they're talking to what's-his-face that's not there in Green Path. Here we go. Time to get wrecked. Oh, I thought I was gonna get up above that. What are you doing? Oh, I thought you were closer to dead than you were. I can get a heal. Get them both. Oh, that was close. Take you out of your comfort zone. Into the thrilling gameplay, that's what I like. Edge of the seat. Oh, I didn't get all the way around him. Whatever, he's dead. Yeah, I know, right? You do have to balance that quite a lot. Oh, come on, headphones. Don't be shitty today. Now it's Umu. See if we can get some soul. This is a fight that I kind of need to learn, but I really don't feel like practicing it, if I'm being honest. Oh, that's death. I was thinking that was like acid I could swim in. It's not. Okay, that's not so bad. Not too bad. What's this? Flying Nosk. Yeah, there's not too much to practice. It's just get lucky. I don't know this fight, but it's probably much like Vengefly King. Try and do damage as he passes by. Didn't get a good hit there, but that's okay. Oh, you're a dick. Oh, that's not good. What's this? I don't know that I've ever actually done this fight before. And it shows. Oh, you've never seen Flying Nosk? He's a weird one. I don't know if I've actually fought him before. I think maybe I came through some of the Pantheons. Oh shit. This is not a good time to be low health. Backswing. Backswing. You're gonna go up. Oh shit! Well, that was good. My hand slipped. Backswing. Okay. It's a good time for a stagger. Really? I thought he was doing a dash. Up. Okay, get some heals. Yeah, I know, right? We were talking about that yesterday. It's very Yoda-esque. Ah, got inside of him. All right, Sly is not so bad when I, after a couple rounds of practice yesterday. I thought the cat was in here. Hornet Sentinel, this is bad. This is not a good fight for me. I gotta not overthink it. Hope for a stagger. Ugh. Okay, let's just take the heals. I know, I was kind of hoping for a heal up after the Yoda fight too. Too good. Hornet's broken! Hornet's broken! Take the win, take the win! I'm not above a little cheese. I'll take the cheese. Yep, you were right. And I unfortunately didn't need it. Where are we going? CG2? Oh, I didn't get out of the way. I didn't need to do the wings there. This is so long. It's so painful to get all the way to the end of this, and I know I'm gonna fail. I didn't think I was gonna pogo that high. All this way, and I know that I'm not, at the very least, even if I can get through every single boss that I've been through, there is zero chance I beat the Absolute Radiance first try. I blew the stagger. Absolutely zero chance I beat Absolute Radiance. Dude, heal button, work. That messed me up. Dude, come on. One little mess up just got me out of my rhythm. Oh, what hit me? Damn it. I needed those heals. Okay, no eyes. Okay. This fight sucks. And this new arena sucks. Oh, shoot. Okay. Oh, I could see that was not going to end well for me. Take the heals. Yeah, just wait till you see Markoth's. I'm super not looking forward to Markoth. There's a very good chance I take a death there. No floor at all. I guess this one doesn't have like a bottom floor either. Okay. held on to that a little long. I knew he was close to dead. No floor at all. Yeah, it's so awful. I mean, you don't have to stay on the walls. There's little platforms, but it's not fun. White defender. Doma Doma Doma! You're a real piece of shit. Ah, shit. I gotta remember that. I was not prepared for that attack. I would love to get a stagger here. Okay, round 2. This is all free damage. Ugh, come on. Got him. White defender's not too bad. I think I need to work on him a little bit, but he's still not too bad. I'm not gonna struggle on him a ton, but still. Oh boy, here we go. Markoth? No. Oh, this is the white lady that they can't get to. They know she's there, but... Soul Tyrant. Boy, they put Markoth real late into this. That sucks. He's a boss I really wish was early on. In some ways, this whole thing would be better if they had, like, staggered the difficulty throughout instead of making it just go from easy to hard. Just because it makes the beginning such a grind. Oh, what am I doing? I'm sitting here, like, staring at him instead of reacting to what he's doing. Yeah, I know it's typically easy to hard. It makes it like harder in that it's such a long way back to anything that gives you any real challenge. Which I get that like the attrition is what you're really struggling against here. That is the challenge. I get that. Oops, slipped. I need deal with sweaty hands better. Hurry up. Ugh, didn't jump. Come on, get hits. Oh, I thought he was done. Don't make me do more dives. Got him. Oops, didn't mean to blow my soul. That sucked. This Markoth? This is Markoth. Oh, this is gonna be bad. Okay, so I'm gonna kind of avoid spells for the first phase in the hopes that I can slam him with a whole bunch of spells as soon as we go into having both Dream Shields. Ugh. How is the Dream Shield so bad for me yet so effective for him? Oh, fuck. Oh, I'm getting caught in the Dream Shields. Please die. Just do it. Oh, okay. I didn't get any heals, but fuck. I just wanted to get out of there. That Radiant fight is going to be... Oh no, this is not good. And here's where I die. Oh, those ones explode. Oh, there we go. Oh, fuck. Come on. Give me a stagger. I misread what he was gonna do. Oh, I couldn't see him. doing that. Get the heal. I know, this was not a good amount of health to get into Zote with. Okay, get some heals, get some heals. Yeah, Markoth is one of those bosses that doesn't seem so bad, but he really is just a real pain in the ass. Failed champion, okay. Really? You're just gonna keep doing that? Come on, jump. This is one of those bosses that I always think is a lot harder than he is, but he's actually not so bad. He was a real struggle my first time, but Quick Slash really changes the nature of this fight a lot, and once you figure out his jump patterns and how to not get hit by that shit. He's one that I feel like I can be relatively greedy with. Well, I already fought the first version of him earlier, but I think that the second version of him is supposed to be a pretty late game boss. Can I get soul off of this? NKG, shit. Okay, I don't remember your attacks. Okay, I remember that. Oh, shit. Well, we gotta do some practice on NKG. Because this went really poorly. I panicked. That hurt. It's so late in the Pantheon, too. Ooh, okay. Yep. Let's go practice NKG a bit. Now we know we've got to deal with him. I mean, I knew I had to deal with him, but I know where he is now. Yeah. Well, I was on the last two bosses. It was just NKG and then Pure Vessel, and I knew I was right at the end, and I panicked. That's really what happened, is I knew that I was about to get owned, and it just went sideways on me. Oh, Nightmare King. Let's do some grind on this. I beat him. Check out the door to the left of the statue room. Okay. Okay. This is one of those bosses that, like, once I figure out all of his attacks, it's really not going to be a big deal. I've just got to figure out a couple timing things, and then it won't be bad, because it's not so different from regular Grim. I just got to get the hang of those couple small differences. Oh, I panicked. Oh, I didn't get over far enough. That's a move I need to learn how to deal with better. That's a move I need to learn how to deal with better. I believe it's an unopened door. Okay, I'll check it out. Ugh. I don't quite know how those are timed yet. Oh, I didn't have soul. I'm dumb. I gotta stay up above that. Ugh. I was too close to him. Ah. Gotta do better with that. That move is rough. I thought I could get another heal in, and I screwed myself because I thought I could get one more heal. Okay. Okay. We're getting the feel. I dashed into him. I thought I was below him. I wasn't. This is not boding well for being able to beat this guy at the the end of a giant Pantheon grind. Oh, I thought he was doing a different attack for some reason. Get the heals. Oh. Ah, that was higher up than I thought it was. Okay. I think we got him this time. Ugh. I thought I was going to catch him on the way up, and I was wrong. Ugh. I changed my mind last minute on which direction I was going, and that was a big mistake. Oh, I didn't jump high enough. What a dumbass. Ah, it's too high. Damn it. There was no reason for me to lose that. That was just foolishness. All right, what do you got? I keep going too high on that. Gotta not do that. Every hit matters because he does 2 mass. I did it again. It's because I can't see his little black legs. And apparently they have a hurt box. I see him now, but I'm not seeing him when I'm dashing towards him. Why did I jump that one? One, two. I did it again. Now I get... Okay, I see his little legs now. So I know what to watch for. Okay. Let's recenter. We got this. Ugh, man, that gap between his legs and that flame. You really got to make sure that flame does not... Do I want ideas? Please. I got to make sure that flame doesn't land under his legs, because if it does, it really messes with my idea to dash underneath of it. Oh, man. Wow. I started this fight off strong. That's what I need to do there. Oh, I thought he was doing a bubble phase and that threw me off. Right underneath of him. Ah, why did I even go for that hit? There we go. I will read that chat. I saw it. I just can't quite look over there yet. Ah, damn it. Don't lose. We got this. I'm dead. Oh, ugh. Yep. Can't do that. 1, 2. I could really use a stagger right about now. I already know the next time I get to him in the Pantheon, I'm gonna blow it. I can feel it. Okay. Cover a lot of distance. If you walk at full speed, you can slow down to group them together. Gotcha. Yeah, I just need to pay attention to them and try and control them a little bit better. It took me less tries to beat him the first time than it is now. I'm in my head about it now. I just gotta shut up and play him like it's Grim. Like, his stupid little legs. I gotta look to see those things. They're small, easy to miss. Okay, I got him this time. I'm feeling it. Ugh. He says as he does something incredibly foolish. I think you're right, though. That does make a lot of sense to do, Moosey. 1, 2. Ah, I didn't have any soul. I went to do a Wraiths and it failed. Because I didn't have the soul. Oh, I thought he was doing something else. I thought he was doing that. Okay. Ah, dashed a little too far. Stagger? Hell yeah. Didn't have the hang time of the race. Yeah, it kind of boned me because I was basing my movement on Wraiths happening. Ah, I did it again. I keep going for the Wraiths, whether I have it or not, and that's a bad plan. He's close, I think. At least you get good music for doing this. Didn't quite know what was happening there. Ah, the second one was a stupid move. Also, that dash was stupid. Get the heal. I think I'm gonna win this, but I don't really deserve to. Let's do it again. I know that I could keep walking and just completely avoid them, but I really do want to be able to walk them around and get the damage in. Oh man. Oh, double bad. Okay, so let's see if I can recover this. Time to slow down, play recovery. I know I can do it. It's no different than regular Grim. Except for those legs, I just can't see them. They blend in with the stupid pillar. Ooh, that was close. Okay. Yeah, it'll be consistent once I get the hang of it, but it's going to take me a while to get the hang of it for sure. But I think I'm already kind of slowly getting the hang of all of his moves. I'm starting to see all the tells. That one, I really blew. I knew what it was and I just blew it. I almost blew that. Okay, stagger. Ah, I jumped right into it. That attack. Causes me a lot of grief. Come on, you're almost dead. That is not the attack I was hoping for. And again, oh boy. Gave me a heal. Ah, I tried to hold back and I can't believe I won that one. I do need to get better about moving them properly because I don't have to keep walking. I can like walk slowly. The upward spell does a lot more damage since it gets multiple hits, so I really would like to do that one. But I think what I need to do is try and not cross underneath of him like you're saying. I need to control the movement of his things so that they hit before I have to cross him, essentially. Like that. That's the way to do that. Just gotta not end up in the corner like that, because that's gonna screw me. Oh, that's not the attack I thought it was. If I do little toesy steps, I should be able to control it all a little bit better. Like that. That's definitely how I want to do that. That's much better. So we'll be relying on that from here on out. Oh, I didn't see what it was. Okay. I feel like this is getting a bit more consistent. Like, obviously I haven't won yet, but I'm feeling better. Sorry if I'm slow at understanding. It's just a matter of knowing when to control my momentum like that. That was greedy for no reason. I hate this attack. Oh, I hate that attack so much. I screwed it up. Oh well, we survived it. The worst part about this is the only Nightmare Grim that didn't give you troubles. Oh yeah. The only move of his. The real hard thing about this is that I really need to get through this with a good amount of health because I'm going into Pure Vessel and I don't know if you get a recharge or not. One more time and then we'll move on. We'll do another stab at the Pantheons. Yeah, the balloon makes sense that it wouldn't give you trouble. Oh, looked away. Oh, that didn't work out. Okay, time to... Okay, let's just start this over. That didn't go well at all. Try that again. is one of those fights that if you like start off with your rhythm wrong, it's really hard to get the rhythm going properly. At least for me it is. That was almost not cool. I didn't do that right. Get the heals. Oh, I'm out of... Oh, I didn't know where he went. Oh, I thought I could get under it. I was wrong. Oh, I thought it was doing something else. I don't know why I thought he was doing something else, but I did. Okay. I think, yeah, like catching your spot when you're in a fast song, exactly. Some things like you get that out of the rhythm and you're just in deep shit. Okay, I think we're ready. I feel like I should just do 1 or 2 practice rounds of the Pure Vessel. Just, I haven't done any today. 1 or 2 rounds of him to be ready, because I would love to unlock the Absolute Radiance when I get there. I gotta remember that parry is brutal. Ah. Oh, that was not what I thought was happening. Oh, get out of there. Ah, yep, and this is why we're doing a couple practices. Gotta get warmed up. These bosses are so fast. You miss any one thing and you're just in so much shit. Missed my pogo. Oh, he came quick. The attacks just come so fast. Yep, he spawned. This does not bode well for finishing this Pantheon. Can't believe I have to get through all of this and then beat Absolute Radiance. This sucks. Ugh. Damn it. I was gonna get a pogo there. Just trying to go too fast. I was doing so good at this last night. I'm glad I decided to do some practice, because I would have been bummed out to get all the way up to the Pantheon and not have rehearsed this a little bit. just gotta remember, I don't have to do damage every last cycle. I want to. I want to never have a moment where I'm not hitting him, but... Damn it, I missed. I'm swinging early. Ah, I thought he was going to do the void thing. Ah, man, that dive comes so fast. And he follows up those explodey circles with a dive so often. Still not time for void tendrils, huh? There we go. That worked out well, although it doesn't really help me ultimately, but... Okay, got him. One more. I think I've got the handle on it, and one more, and then back into the Pantheon. And we'll take a look at that door you were talking about. I think it might be the lifeblood door that I haven't done anything to unlock yet. God, the harder versions of this fight are going to be such a pain in the butt. Nope. Ah, I've got to remember to not do that. I do it every time and it never works. Fucking hell. Well, this is off to a great start. Let's just see if we can clutch this out. Nope, we're dead. What's the lifeblood door all about? I think if you do some of the earlier Pantheons with bindings on, it'll give you extra health at all of the pools in Pantheon 5. They'll give you the blue health, which would be worth it. It would make it a lot easier to have that extra health for sure. It's like the first time I've gotten away with that stupid move. I gotta not jump into that. I keep thinking his dive goes straight down, but it doesn't. It's got like a little arc to it. And that little bit of arc is what's causing me grief. So I probably won't end up getting any of those bindings. Not because I'm worried about it being easier, it just seems like a time commitment that I don't want to do. I should have healed. I should have like played with some strategy there instead of just face tanking it. Every time I do that, it doesn't work. Stop doing it. When he parries, don't jump, dash through him. It's the only way. You'll lose the health during the easier fights after the pool anyways, yeah. But you would get one like right before going into NKG, so that'd be nice. If you unlock that one, I guess. Every time. I just told myself don't do it, and I still can't help it. I did it again. I've just like got it built in my muscle memory and I can't seem to break it. I couldn't jump earlier than that because you had shit going on above my head. I got lucky for that second heal. I pressed the wrong button. No, I did it again. Stop. How many times do I have to tell myself that is not the way to handle that? Keep giving myself advice and I keep not listening. I halfway did it. I just dashed the wrong way. Oh, I tried to dive and I shot a spell instead of diving. This heal's not going to do me any good. Void. There we go. All right. That was not a good fight, but I think I can beat it. So let's go check out that door, and then we'll Back into Pantheon 5. And then I gotta come out here and beat all of these. This is gonna take forever. It's not part of 112%, but I do want to do it, because I never have. So you're talking over here? Yeah, this is the lifeblood door, so you have to beat this. You have to beat those ones with bindings on to get those to open up to you. If that's the door you were talking about. Oh, that's what you thought was Pantheon 5, I got you. It kind of looks like it would be. All this way, and I know I won't be able to beat it because I won't be able to beat Absolute Radiance no matter what. So that kind of hurts. That's why you thought 16 bosses, I got you. Also, when I do the individual fights, I can recharm loadout in ways that are more conducive to each individual boss. Ah, really? And that'll be good. So those challenges, the lifeblood door, they're not needed for 112%? I don't think so. I think those are just kind of like, they figure good on you if you do it. But we'll find out, because I don't actually know that to be 100% true. Oh, damn it. There's still a couple other bosses I really should have fought. I need to do all the Nail Master fights and Zote probably a few more times. But we'll get there. The statues are fun to you? Yeah. Those I'm fairly certain are not for 112%, but I will definitely be doing them. For nothing else than just I want to say I've done it. Beat all the Radiance. Oops. Yeah, the attuned ones and the radiant ones are quite a bit more of a challenge. The radiant ones especially are a real pain in the butt. Are you going to be back on this tomorrow, Darth? Yeah, see, you'd fight this guy really early on. That way I can say I've beaten it, exactly. I will be able to brag and say I have done all the challenges. Gotta get caught up, yeah. You'll probably get caught up pretty quick. I imagine you'll be into Godhome by the end of your next stream. My brother's gonna be streaming this tomorrow. He's doing this with me as well. I'm gonna be working towards doing some production, like music production streaming. I gotta work on getting a couple cameras built, so I'll probably be doing that while I watch tomorrow. But hopefully later in the week, like Tuesday or Wednesday, I might have a day off. I'll probably try and do some music stuff. I've got a couple tracks that I need to do some finishing touches on, so hopefully I'll be doing some of that. And more of this. I'll definitely be trying to finish this up. I'm trying to get back into regular streaming. It's been a little while since I've been setting up from the old studio, but still kind of trying to figure out how to make all of this space work. But I'm getting there. I should have overcharmed earlier. Oh well. Oh, you don't get a heal there. It's just a stopping point. Takes a long time to get him into 2. Oops. Let's see if I get lucky with Markov again like I did last time. I feel like it was kind of a fluke that I beat him. I probably should have practiced him a bit. But you know the rule, if I die on a boss, I gotta go practice it. That's the rule moving forward. Take it easy. Thanks for popping in. But that's definitely our rule moving forward, is it? If I ever die on a boss, I've got to go beat it at least like 3 or 4 times. I think that should be enough. Unless it's just like a really stupid boss that there's no reason I should have lost. But maybe that's even more of a reason to practice. Do it as punishment. Part of my problem that I was having with pale vessel or pure vessels, I just kept missing my down slashes. Oops, didn't dash soon enough. That'll be an easy fight to get through Radiant, although the Radiant version probably has more HP. This is one of those fights that I could end up losing. For nothing other than just not being familiar with it. Oh, damn it. I didn't think I was going to take a hit from that. Damn it. Really got to get one of these guys down quickly. Ah, they both came up. It was bad. Okay, now that one of them's down, we're okay. The Paint Master's one I do worry about, because I do not know that fight at all. Dude, how are you not dead? I was just kind of smashing because I thought for sure he was closer to dead. Oh, well, didn't do me any good to get that dream now. Do 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 do. Who we got? I was turned the wrong way. Oops. Probably save some soul for healing, since I'm taking so much damage like a dumbass. There we go. Ugh. So many bosses to get through. Gotta be about dead, right? Are you enjoying the suffering, Darth? It's gonna hit me. Always. Well, that's good. I guess it's worth it then. I was ready for it to be a little less warm. I'm dying of sweat in here. At least they didn't like ratchet up the HP of the bosses a ton like they could have done. That would have made this so much worse. Like, I'm pretty sure they did for, like, the Radiant fights and the Attuned fights, but it's nice that they didn't for this. That would have just made this so much extra grindy. Come on, line up, you two. I don't have big spells. There we go. Damn. What's up, DXM221? More HP, more damage. Yeah, exactly. Okay, Sisters Battle. I need to... I'm prepared for it this time. Last time I didn't know it was coming. Got the sick music. Okay, here we go. Sisters Battle. Ah, didn't hit the button quick enough. Damn. That did not all go so well. Jeez. Oh, when they're off cycle like this, it's rough. Oh, shit. Damn, 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 damn. Yeah. This is a fight it's easy to get overwhelmed in. That was a bad idea. I just need one of you to die. Once one of you dies, the rest of the battle is inconsequential. Oh, really? You're gonna kill my heal time? Ugh. That fight is gonna be so hard to do Radiant. Just so hard. Not being able to take any damage, that's gonna be something. Okay. Let's not die to Marmu. There we go. They could have had you fight 1, then 2, then 3. Yeah. It is kind of nice they left 2 out because it just kind of helps it go real quick and nice. Just makes it a real fast pace. Yeah, I think my timing is a little bit better that time around. Okay. So much damage. Yeah, I did much better on Marmu that time. If I can keep that up, that'll be considerably better. Ugh. Oh, I pressed the map button on accident. How am I doing so much damage? I have all the nail upgrades plus a strength charm on. And also on top of that, I'm building with Quick Slash so that I can just hit really, really fast. So it lets me deal out lots and lots of damage pretty quickly. That's kind of my strategy for this right now, is just get in and deal as much damage as I possibly can. Know what his attacks are. Take my time to get heals. Especially for these early bosses, I know, like, I just don't... I've already done it a couple times. I don't have the patience to have good tactics, so just dealing lots of damage and getting through the fights quickly is my best hope of getting through this. But yeah, quick slash. It's a new charm for me. I don't usually do nail build. I usually go spell build, but I'm trying to learn a little new way of fighting a bit. Using my spells a bit less aggressively than usual and nail a lot more aggressively. I also have Mark of Pride on so that I can hit from a distance a little bit better. Who are you? Elder who? Who are you? Did not mean to do that. Oh, you have 37% of the trophies? Nice. I'm actually doing this to kind of partially finish mine up. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 trophies to go. So, 88%. I'm a little ways ahead of you. How are you enjoying your first playthrough? This game is one of my favorites. Almost there, yeah. Some of them were just stuff that I've just never taken the time to go snag real fast. Like I finished up 1 or 2 achievements in the first 5 minutes of stream just because I'd never taken the time to go grab them. But trying to finish up the 112%. Uh-oh, Aspid. Get rid of it. Got him. Currently at the B night and he's bullying you? Yeah. He's tough your first time. I remember struggling with him quite a bit. Oh, I didn't get high enough. Oh, I failed that. I see you jumping. Oh, I didn't expect you to jump there. Oh, I got lucky with that shade dash. Going to the B night is harder than the boss himself. Yeah, you're not wrong. Like, what's up, Creative? How you doing? The path through there is a real pain in the butt. Hey, I'm in Pantheon 5 right now. It's I've been grinding it a bit, and it's going. Oh, I gotta refigure out Grim. I've been practicing... Excuse me. I've been practicing Nightmare King Grim, and now I don't remember all of Grim's moves. This feels so slow comparatively. Yeah, I've never actually done Pantheon 5 before, so figured it was finally time to give it a go. How you been doing? Be a balloon phase. Get a heal in there just so I can fill up soul. Okay, Grim down. Doing alright, just did some stream setup stuff. Nice. You just got Platinum in Elden Ring and now you're headed Hollow Knight. Nice. I'm like 30 hours into Elden Ring. I haven't played it in like 2 years now, so I need to dive back into that. This sucks so much that I'm gonna go all the way through this just to get to the end and struggle again. I know that NKG and Pure Vessel are really going to give me trouble. Did the practice, but I know it's not going to matter in the long run. The other guy was first. Catch both. Oop, he was not done. Oh, I keep clipping that L button. Oh, that didn't work out. I think I can get a heal. Oops. Oops, dashed too fast. Went too far back. Oop, dashed into him. That was dumb. There we go. You lost your 200-hour save data? Ouch. I should get back into it, yeah. October would be a good time to do stuff. Okay, you got some panels coming. Is this Umu? I really should have got up here and... it's not gonna work now. Oh, that didn't work. Ah, damn it. I hate this boss so much. Oh, there's not floor down there. Come on. How am I gonna get to that? Yeah, this boss sucks. He's not fun, and the lack of floor is rough. I'm also not used to the whole, like, hitting him with projectiles thing yet. This wing Nosk. I wish I had some more health for this, because I don't know this fight very well. I keep doing that. And I keep doing that. Okay, I'm gonna get that healed. Damn it. Probably should hold on to that stuff for heals. Since I'm apparently way more conservative in the Pantheons than I am any other time. Which I guess makes sense, because it's such a longer grind. Oh good, he does that off screen so you can't even see where it's coming. He's gonna shoot crap at me and then dive. Ah. Shit. There is not a lot of good opportunities for healing in this fight. Oh, fuck. Oh, yeah. Just not a lot of good opportune moments to heal there. Who do we got? Sly. I wasn't paying attention to what attack he was doing. Ah, damn. Go up. I got lucky there. I thought he was doing something else and I was wrong. Oh, I did not get lucky there. I really need to stagger him here. Shoot. Okay, take the heals, take the heals. I can get 3 of them. This attack goes up. Ah, I went too close. Oh, that was bad. That was also bad. Okay. I blocked my last heal. Oh, shoot. Shoot. Okay, I gotta really do a little bit better here. Damn it. I did hear about it. I haven't watched it yet, but... Okay, gotta follow the rules. Time to go fight him a couple times, because I failed. Ugh, that's not gonna be the last time that happens. These Pantheons are just... Pantheons are just a grind, man. They just wear you out. I think Sly's up here. It's like a 45-minute ordeal getting through it. I did a bunch of practice on this guy yesterday, but I'm still just not good at the fight yet. Let's go up. Jesus. Doesn't help that some of his attacks do double damage either. Yeah, but I also just really... it was both of them that I did poorly on. As a common... I gotta not get hit by that Great Slash. That's really bad. He avenged his brothers. Yeah. This phase is like... It's tricky because it's easy enough to avoid, but it's really hard to find a way to get in and get damage without taking that hit. I can only imagine how hard this is with a regular nail. Like, I got nail extension on and it's hard to get in there and get a hit. Man, you suck. I know he's got like one hit left, but not good. A rebuild of Zelda in the Doom engine. I think I saw that. That looked pretty fun. Let's try the harder version. Let's challenge ourselves because clearly we need work on this guy. I think it's just that he does double damage, so I gotta be... Thank you so much for the follow there. If that's what that was. I gotta check it out. I heard the notification go off, but... Oh, man. Okay, that's just... I'm just fucking this all up. He's gonna backswing. Yeah, DXM, thank you so much for the follow. Let's try that again. I just shit the bed there. Okay. Don't just hit him. Read his attacks. What is he doing? Oh, man. Back. Okay, I read that wrong. Go up. Go up. I still feel like it's really hard for me to fully see this guy's animation cycles. Oh no, you're fine. It didn't distract me. I just was playing poorly. Jeez. Yep. He moves so quickly. Yeah, I've seen a couple people posting videos about the roguelike. I just haven't watched it yet. I might do that to bed tonight if it's good. Backswing. Backswing. There he's gonna go up. Oh, I thought he was gonna dash slash. I was wrong. 13 floors of dungeon. Nice. That actually sounds like a lot of fun with that game. Ooh, that was close. Oh no, I thought I was gonna hit him. And I didn't. I really... No spin attack or charging yet. Interesting. Ugh, I really have a hard time reading this guy. Backswing. Backswing. Nope, not backswing. He like canceled midway. Ooh, ah. He like chained together two attacks that I didn't see happening. Oh, I misread what he did. He's back up, he's back up! Seemed like he got back up quick. Ugh. He came back with that so quickly. His recovery time sometimes just seems so fast. Ugh, like that. Just so quick recovery. Take it easy. Thanks for popping in and saying hey. And thanks for the follow. Oh, wow. That moved quick at me. I'm dead. I spent 4 years on it. Oh wow, so it's not like worked off of the original game's code. Well, I mean, maybe it uses some of it, but oh boy, this guy's hard. Oh, he went further than I thought he was going to. His arc swing is just so big. The arc of that is just so massive. Oof. Not where I want to be. No. Okay. Ouch. No! Don't die! Dude, would you fucking die? Oh my god. This guy's gotta have more health than the original version, right? This is taking forever. Oh no, I went the wrong way. Oh boy, that sucked. Alright, that's gonna be a really hard fight to do Radiant. But I'm feeling a little bit better. Let's go dig back in. My first one done, ascended. I didn't mean to go back in. I want to just quit out. I'll just take a death. Excuse me. Taking double damage is just so brutal. Okay, into Pantheon 5 we go. I got time for 1 or 2 more attempts at it, I think, depending on how far we get. If Sly wasn't a cockroach, he wouldn't be able to hold 2 times bigger than him. Yeah, no kidding. What's up, Midi Flame? You are not wrong. He is a real pain in the ass. It's up here. How you doing? I'm taking my first few stabs at... I've done two or 3 attempts at Pantheon 5 now, so this is either my 3rd or 4th attempt. I don't know, but there's certainly no way I'm going to beat it yet, but we're working on it. We're getting there. We're slowly making progress. I'm doing okay. Today's last day off before work, and I spent the day trying to make a bunch of stuff in After Effects, only to have my computer just crash on me all day. So that was fun. It feels like After Effects is that one thing that, like, I started using it 10, 12 years ago, and it crashes every bit as much now as it always is. It's as buggy and broken and problematic now as it always has been. I swear it hasn't gotten any better. This really wouldn't be so bad if it weren't for having to start all the way back at like the super baby bosses. Dude, yeah, it's such a pain. Yeah, Pantheon 5 is a lot of fun. It's just such a grind. But yeah, Adobe's just, it's a real pain in the ass. I don't gotta tell you, you know. I still have not, yeah, 40 minutes to try, yeah. Could I do it in Resolve or another program? No, because I'm doing actual, like 3D, using some of the plugins to create 3D stuff. I've been working on these, like, some audio tracks that are, like, 10 hours long that have very little, like, melodic movement to them and just a lot of soundscapiness for, like, videos to sleep to, so I'm making some, like, space nebula type stuff to accompany that, and I don't want to just use pre-built assets. I want to make my own, but it's turning into a headache. The track's really cool. It's fun to listen to, like real nice, just ambient stuff without any like super melody kind of stuff. You have some ideas? Nice. But yeah, it was like crashed a couple times and then it just started crashing all the time, and then I started trying to render one out just to get a test print of what it was going to be like, and it crashed a bunch and couldn't ever get a test print done, which bummed me out a bit. Working on some foresty kind of stuff, that'd be cool. What's my PB on Pantheon 5? I got to Nightmare King Grim last time I did it, and that's as far as I've made it. Died just about immediately because I'm an idiot. Hadn't done any real like I fought him 2 or 3 times to beat him for the first time and hadn't done any real practice on him, so I've never done the Pantheons, but I've played a good, healthy amount of randomizers, so it's not like I'm like that new to the game. I've got a good couple 100 hours into the game from playing rando all the time, but vanilla stuff and speedrun stuff I'm not as good at. You have to master NKG and Pure Vessel, yeah, I know. And then deal with Absolute Radiance once you're done with that. And I certainly haven't mastered them yet. I beat them 50% of the time when I try it outside of the Pantheon, I beat them. So like my odds of beating it in a Pantheon run are admittedly a little bit low. But the way I've decided to go about this is I'll do a Pantheon run, and as soon as I die, whatever boss I die to, I go practice 4 or 5 times, and then come back in, and then whatever boss I die on, go practice 4 or 5 times. Obviously, if it's something like NKG or Pure Vessel, I'll probably put a little bit more practice in, but just because I'm not as good at those fights as I am some of the others. Some bosses like this one I just don't have a good strategy for because I don't fight them all that often. Also, I'm trying this a little bit different than usual for me. Like, I'm usually more of a spell player. Normally I would have like Shaman Stone and just go for a really heavy spell build, but I'm trying to go heavy nail build with Quick Slash because I think it might let me get through some of this, like this kind of stuff, a little quicker. And that makes me feel like getting through the early stuff fast is going to help my mental state for the end of it. And who knows, maybe I should change my nail or my charm loadout once I get to the later part of the Pantheon. That might actually not be a bad idea. I don't know if I need Quick Slash for Pure Vessel and NKG. This is another fight I really don't know that well. You change your Quick Slash for Shamans. Yeah, I probably should do that. Taking that hit right off the bat was not good. I need to learn this fight a little bit better because I just kind of brute force it. Like, it's early enough in the Pantheon that I'm willing to just kind of tank it, I guess, since I don't know it very well. And dive just does so much to both of them that I feel like it's fine. But then stuff like this happens. Okay. One of them's down. That was too close. Yeah, that actually makes a lot of sense to put on Shaman Stone right there, because your Quick Slash is just not going to do that much for you on things like NKG and Pure Vessel. So maybe that is a good move to swap that out there. Oops, hand slipped off the controller. And having Shamans to get that extra damage might make a lot more sense for those fights. I'd probably keep strength on, maybe. I don't know about taking off. You spam them and it works, but you can't get the hitless. I'm gonna have to do some learning on their moveset. Like, anytime there's 2 bosses in a room, I always struggle a little bit more. Oops, I thought I was gonna get over that. I kind of like having Mark of Pride, so I don't know if I'll want to take that off for NKG and Pure Vessel. They kind of, I'm getting used to having it now, and changing my nail length that late in the Pantheon might be detrimental to me at this point. Which is funny because it's not a charm that I typically use, but yeah, weird patterns there. Oh, he's not done. Mark of Pride is useless on the last boss compared to what you can use instead. Yeah, that is true. I just need to go practice without it, I guess, if I'm going to take it off. That's my only real concern, is that it's going to make me think that I can go for pogos and things that I'm not in range for doing. That's my only thought process, but I'll try taking it off. What's the worst that could happen? I should heal. But yeah, I could see why Mark of Pride would not be super useful. Okay, I gotta focus up. This one almost got me last time. You always use it, but after NKG you take it off. That makes sense. I guess I didn't think about the fact that you get another spot to change after NKG. Yeah, this is a tough fight. It's a fun one, though. I just gotta not try and do spells. Anytime I try and get some spell attacks in, I end up taking a hit. I've been trying to be too greedy the last few times, and it hasn't paid off for me very well. Like right there, I almost thought about going for a Wraiths, and Wraiths just, like, your spells just lock you up for too long for this fight. You gotta be too mobile. Oh. Especially not even having shamans on. The spells are just not worth it when I can do so much more with my nail right now. Best one yet. Oh yeah. You just got it hitless 10 minutes ago? Very nice. Very nice. That is a really, really hard Radiant fight. I don't remember if that was one I've done Radiant or not, but it's a hard one. Oh, here's a boss I struggle with. Ugh, I don't know why I cannot quite figure out the timing for this boss. Just the way it moves really throws me. That should be a hitless every time. I don't know what's wrong with me. Oh, I thought I could get one more in. Oops. Come on, I want some more soul. I hate that. They have so much life on Radiant, jeez. Just feels like it's just a huge slog to get through it. It is my goal to get all of the Radiants done. I had a file that had most of them. I was missing like some of the last bosses, but it got deleted somehow. Some random mod thing messed it up. Oh, my tailbone hurts from sitting for so long. Ugh. Pure Vessel and NKG were easier. I can imagine just having that much going on is a lot to deal with. Oh, my headphones are fucking up. Getting like some commander noise. Mods have messed up your files too, that's a bummer. Okay, here's another fight I just don't know very well yet. Okay, so that's that attack. I know what that is. Oops, dashed into him. That's the raise up in the air attack. Just do the heal. Oh, Markoth, I have not done Radiant for sure. That boss can fucking suck. That thing sucks. I'll be lucky just to survive it in general. Let alone Radiant. All of them just get so much harder when they get more health. Have you finished Markoth Radiant yet? Because I certainly have not. Blow up my soul. No, yeah, it's a tough one. I will do it. It will happen, but it's going to be some time. You don't want to touch it. It's one of my goals to get all of the Radiants done, but boy, is it going to be a brutal Brutal Slog. This is a boss I struggle with the Radiant on for a while. Just because I'm impatient. It's your last target, nice. Do you have to do pure or absolute radiance as well? Is there a radiant version of that fight? Because that would be the absolute worst. I hope there's not a radiant version of that. I don't want to do it. Oh, there is. Damn. That sucks. I wish I didn't know that. That's going to be that's going to be a real grind to get that done. Dude, you're a dick. Abdroid feels more fun, yeah. It does feel like that one would be like, not only does it feel more fun, but like you'll feel really proud of it when you finish it up. I don't know that I'll feel all that proud of Markov. Like, you know, obviously I will because I know how hard it is, but it doesn't seem as cool. Come here, Kif. Oh, I missed the Aspid. Boy, this is not going well. Oh, you're not dead? Damn it. Kind of readable once you get to once you get ascended. Okay, gotcha. Doesn't feel that bad. Absolute Radiance is, as of right now, the only boss in the game I haven't ever fought, so it'll definitely be a good learning curve to figure it out for sure. I hate this boss. This is another one I just don't know very well. Like, it's easy enough, but it's kind of annoying. Oh, that's still active. Markov is so random that it's almost luck-based, yeah. And it's so funny how, like, that Dream Shield is so unhelpful of a charm, but it's so good for him. I don't quite understand how that works. Oh, I thought he was going to jump over to the other side. I still find it kind of hard to go back and forth between like between Nightmare King Grim and regular Grim. Like, for some reason the fact that it's the same boss with slightly different pacing is a hard thing for me to like switch gears on. They're just similar enough. Oh, you don't get to do a wings after that. Okay. It's like a bad joke. Takes time to catch, but once you get it, it makes sense. Yeah, that's how Radiance was for me. I think my first attempt, like my first time killing the Radiance, took me about 3 hours. I'm guessing Absolute Radiance will be about the same. Hate Grim for slowing your brain, yeah. I would love for Dream Shield to be a slightly more useful charm, but it's just not good. Okay, we still got a lot to go before we get to the last one. This is where Un is. So we're coming up on Sly here shortly. Is working like the Dream Shield, right? if you only had the one side and it like disintegrated sometimes. Wasn't just persistent. Oh, you're not the dead one. I thought you were the dead one. The biggest problem I'm having with the Pantheons is that my skills don't match the aggressive playstyle that I want to have. Oops. I want to play aggressively and my skills are just not there. There we go. That's bad. God, I hate this fight. Wasn't the original fight of this bad enough? Do we have to deal with this horse shit? Nope, I took a fall. Takes time to get the skills there, yeah. I'm really rusty right now. I haven't played, like I just picked the game back up and I'm definitely out of shape at the moment. So I gotta kind of get back in the grind. I'm definitely not anywhere near the best I've ever been right now, so I gotta pick it up a bit. Oh, damn it. Doing okay. There's plenty. I mean, I know some of it is just like there's going to be a certain level of impatience with the early parts of this because you have to do it so much and like the bosses are not technically a challenge. This one's a bit of a challenge just because I don't know it well, but I've only really seen it in the Pantheons. What are you doing? Such a time suck, yeah. Exactly. I must need to turn those alerts up because I'm barely hearing them. Oh, that didn't work. Come on. That was a bad timing. We got away with it though. Okay. Oh, thanks so much for the follow. I appreciate you. I do need to turn those up. Okay, here's where we died last time. But we put in some practice. That apparently isn't doing me any good. Backswing. Hate this move. Make the alerts out. That is a good idea, actually. Where are we at? This is much better than fighting the Ascended version like I was practicing with. Or the Attuned. Is that what it is? Or Ascended's the second one, right? God, this boss sucks. There we go. Much better than dealing with the double damage. It's just gonna take practice. Okay. Hornet Sentinel's a fight that I always struggle with a lot. So I gotta take my time here and not mess up. The music is so good for this refight. Oh, I lost my place. I didn't know where I was. Oh, the nail. I saw it. Couldn't do anything about it. You always found her pretty easy with all the charms. I don't know what it is. Any of the fights that have like the visual noise really give me a lot of trouble. If there's a lot going on screen, I'm gonna have a hard time. Oops. Always kill you because of overconfidence, yeah. Because you just don't take them seriously. I still need to finish Steel Soul. I have not done that yet. That's definitely one of the things on the list to do after the Pantheons, is do a Steel Soul run. I want to get all of the achievements. It's bosses like this that you don't even take them seriously, and that's the problem. Steel Soul isn't that bad. Yeah, you just gotta be patient. My last Steel Soul run, I lost a Hornet Sentinel. Oops. Because I did give it 1 or 2 goes, I just always screw up. And getting the Steel Soul 100% achievement will be tough because you have to do Flower Quest, I think, for that. Or Grey Mourner, that is. Was that really a necessary hit? And doing Grey Mourner with, if you get hit, you lose. That sucks. This is a boss that gave me an insane amount of trouble on my first playthrough. That is so funny how easy he is now. Like, once you finally see his patterns, it's really one of the easier bosses. 112% Steel Soul, that would be insanity. You want to speedrun it? Yeah. And restarting after all that time would be a real bummer. This is a fight I don't know very well yet. I know once he starts going into the ground, that's kind of good for me. I think. I didn't know if that went all the way or not. Phase 2. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, you can double hit that if you're quick. I wasn't even thinking about that. Doma 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 doma. It's much, yeah, restarting a 2-hour speedrun. It's just so, like, so brutal. Okay. Doma 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 doma. There's the white lady doing her white lady thing. So white lady is when we start getting into the level 2 tougher bosses. Trying to memorize these bench locations a bit. What's the ones that matter? Damn it. She's at Starbucks. Grabbing a coffee. May as well get the soul. Damn it. Let's take the heal. Patience. Patience is the name of the game. Missing so many hits. Please don't let him start diving again. Oh, I need a softer chair. This is not particularly comfortable. Okay. Now it's time for this guy. That wasn't good. Oh, I barely saved that. And I got hit by the shield. There's also just like no good time to heal in this fight, I swear. I know this is like your one opportunity. Okay. So let's see if we can do a lot of damage without using spells. I did so much better at this last time. Okay, now we want to use spells because now he's got double shields. Dude, you're such a dickbag. This guy sucks so much. I hate that fight. I hate it a lot. This is another fight I don't know well yet, so let's see how this goes. Ugh. Things off of there. I thought I had another jump. I was wrong. Dude. Ugh. Kill the Zotling. I didn't think that was what he was gonna do. Please die. Just die. He's got to be close to dead, right? Oh boy. Oh. And I also think that I have a difficult boss after you, so I really could use another heal. Nope. What is this? Oh, this isn't a difficult boss. Dude, come on. Sorry if I'm a little inattentive to chat. Now that we're getting deeper into the Pantheon, I'm gonna need to focus up a little bit more. So I apologize if I miss anything. Damn it. That was a little overly risky. I don't know what's next. NKG. Okay, here we go. This is as far as we've made it. Shit. I forgot to change my charms. I didn't know this was it, so now I know. Okay. Oh, I misread that. I misread that. Oh, it's that attack. Okay, take the heals, take the heals. I missed. Ah, shit. He did that little backslide and it tricked me as to what was happening. Okay. That should be another balloon phase. I think we got this. Unless I, like, totally slip here and start fucking up. I think I got this. And then it's just pure vessel. What do you got? The practice definitely paid off. Saw what that was a little bit too late. Well, I took a hit, but we got the win. This is the farthest we've been now. Okay. So let's take that off. That off. I'm gonna be a wuss. No, I don't want that. I wanted that. Remember, my nail is shorter. Here we go. Ready? Let's get some water. Stretch. That doesn't bode well. Here we go. It's not short, it's average. Thank you, I needed that. Here we go. Oh, not off to a good start. Ah, that's not what I was trying to do. Okay, get a heal. Where are we going? Ah, I saw it and I couldn't react quickly enough. Ah, shit. There it is. Damn it! Why did I fucking panic? Ah. Okay, I need to go practice him with this. If this is the charm loadout I'm gonna use, I need to go practice him with this. Yeah, that was 100% just choke. I got time for one more. I don't know if I have time for one more run, but we're gonna go practice Pure Vessel a couple times. New PB, that's something. I knew I was gonna choke it too. As soon as I didn't have the rhythm, I knew I was dead. Okay. Here we go. Let's get some more practice in. This guy is tough. It's just that he's this is why I do need to practice this, because the change in nail length is definitely affecting me, because I pogo off of him so much. What is going on? Oh my goodness. I'm attacked by the cat. Hey, Pumpkin. Are you trying to come be on camera? Look at the camera. She don't know. Okay. So I need to learn... Pumpkin. This is not a good time to sit in my lap. Oh, that dive. That right there I relied too heavily on that pogo and it cost me a little bit last time. Get out of the way of that. I don't know how to deal with that. When I can't move because of that attack and then he follows up with something, I get hit by it. Basically every single time. Take it easy, Creative. Good to see you. Okay, none of that was good. Like when he follows up with an attack immediately after that, it's pretty difficult for me to come back with anything. I'm dead. Finally did the right thing there. Oh, that's that. Oh, shit. Pumpkin, you're sitting on my hand. I gotta remember that my spells are worth using now. More fireball. Yeah, I spent all that time practicing him without the spell charms on, so I've got to remember now that, like, it's worth casting spells again. Pumpkin, you're sitting right on my arm. What time is it? Ugh, did the wrong thing. I don't know why I can't get it out of my head. I keep doing that wings jump every time he does that, and I need to shade cloak through him. It's the simplest thing to change, and I just can't seem to mix it up. I react the same every time. Yeah, I got the cat handicap. Damn it. Swipe up. There we go. Finally did it. So yeah, I don't have to get right up on him. I can do that. One is as good as two in that situation. The dive. Ah, shit. Even without Shaman, after the knife throw, it's always safer to cast and stay away. That makes sense. Just to keep distance. Oh, do it again. I did pretty well on NKG, though. I kind of thought I was really going to struggle with NKG, but I got through that okay. Oof. Was not. Ugh. Did it again. Ugh. Oh my goodness. What is wrong with me right now? How about I just... Only 3 or 2 hit on NKG, ready for the Radiant attempts? Yeah. This boss is just... It's so quick. That's the thing, is I don't... My brain does not react quickly enough for this boss sometimes. Like, once I lose track of what he's doing, I'm in deep shit. As long as... just that little bit of backsplash pushed me further than I meant it to. I've got to practice that. Whenever he parries, Shade Cloak. I always want to jump over him. Don't do it. It doesn't work. There we go. Did it. This heal doesn't really do me any good. Nope, nope, nope. Where is he? Cat. Not now! Okay. Let's go give the Pantheon one more try. I got time to do one last attempt before the night is over. So let's go give it one last go. Cat, you're like right behind me. You see it? Being a little back pillow. So let's go back to quick slash and mark of pride. Yeah, grind it alone. Let's give this one more try and see if we can unlock Absolute Radiance. I'm fairly certain there's no chance I beat Absolute Radiance, but if I can at least unlock it, then I can start practicing it. Excuse me. Pure Vessel or Cat, right? What are you doing back there? She always sits on the back of my chair. I don't quite know what she's doing. Now I'm missing having shamans. I just need to not let that charm change mess me up. That's a big thing. But I practiced without it. Oh, I thought you were dead. Okay, how many bosses are there in the Pantheon? Does anybody know? Is it like 30? I don't know how many it is, but it sure feels like a lot. Oops. 43? Are you serious? No wonder I'm so wiped by the end of it. That's the only thing that's hard, is that like Pure Vessel in practice is nothing like Pure Vessel after 43 other fights, or 41 other fights. As I'm sure you are well aware. How long did it take you to beat Pantheon 5? Is it a pretty good grind for you, or did you get through it pretty quickly? Around 20 tries? Okay. This is what, my 5th attempt? So we'll see. I mean, who knows how many tries it'll really take once I get to Absolute Radiance, but... why did I do that? Ah, a tailbone. I need like a little pad or something for sitting this long. I'm so not stoked to go to work tomorrow for some reason. Usually it's not bad, but I'm just really not feeling it. Maybe less than 20. Oh, okay, yeah. Need the Pantheon 5 butt cushion, trademark pending. Put a little Hollow Knight artwork on it. Don't tell Team Cherry. Maybe I'll put Hornet on it. They haven't released Silk Song yet, so they can't have the trademark yet. That's not true, but... boy, I'm so ready for that game to come out. Damn it, Gorb. Took you 4 days and you weren't doing much try a day because of lack of motivation. Yeah. That's one thing that helps about streaming, I guess, is it forces you to do it. That's why I need to stream music stuff more, so I actually practice. Actually put in some piano grind and guitar grind. Come here. I'll bet you there's a way to just bounce that guy if you're good. Oh ho ho ho! Thought that boss was hard my first try. Are you just hanging out here now, Cat? You're just chilling for the rest of the stream? That's fine, I guess. Just like a backrest. Problem is bosses like this are just not even trying. You did manage to get Pantheon 1 to 4 in 2 days just before. Nice. Yeah, I did all those yesterday. Got through it a little quicker than I thought I might, which was nice. That didn't work out so well. Ugh. Yeah, I know that there's some bosses I just struggle with a lot though, so there's just a little too much randomizer and not enough serious dedicated practice for me. I need a little bit more real practice time. Rando only teaches you so much. Nope, nope. Because Rando lets you ignore things like this fight. Get the damn. Dude, you guys suck. That's a dash slash. I saw it coming and I did nothing. I'm gonna die here. Please, one of you die. Okay. Shit. I got lucky with that shade cloak. I misread what that was. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, pretty much. Like, except for my first go through the game, basically everything's rando. I don't have much hours outside of rando, but I'm pretty good at like the platforming stuff, like White Palace and things like that. I can do those pretty good, just because we end up doing them in randomizer a lot. And I'm pretty good at getting through a boss like with equipment you'd never normally go through it with. All right, you finally leaving, Cat? Thanks for... But it is definitely still a lot of hours, so it helps. Dude, what's wrong with me right now? The lack of patience is getting me right now. Slow down. Fight the boss. This is a boss that I really don't like. You're still under 100 hours? Oh yeah, you got way less than me then. I think I have like 400 or 500 hours with rando. But I took a break for like 2 years-ish, like a year or two, and that really kind of took away all my whatever skill I had. So I'm kind of grinding it back right now. And rando's good for learning, like, you know, when you fight Grim, we have this rule with rando that if you get the Grim Child, wherever you get it, you immediately have to stop everything you're doing and go fight Grim. That's just the rule. And I've had seeds where like the very first charm you, like the very first item pickup you get outside of Dirtmouth is Grim Child. It's like, well, go fight Grim with no dash, no spells, no nail upgrades, no charms. It's pretty, that fight can be a little brutal like that. I'm doing this like it's Soul Tyrant. But honestly, fighting Grim like that's kind of fun. We all have a good time with it. I don't know how we started doing that or why, but... Other than hating ourselves. Dude, come on. I have a strong dislike for this fight. You think it was logic once and you had enough fun to make it a rule? Yeah. That makes sense. That sounds like the kind of dumb thing we would do. Oh, this is not just Mantis Lords. I gotta actually pay attention here. Oh yeah, if you only get like one direction dash or one direction claw. Those are hard things to do. Okay, here we go. Maximum effort. Ah, I didn't have a shade cloak ready. That wall attack is pretty annoying with this fight. Ah, didn't get away. Ah, man, the run-up time for my dash is keeping me from using it properly. That was a bad idea. I know it was a bad idea. I thought I was gonna get that pogo. Okay, we're good now. It was not a good fight, but we survived it. Oh, damn it. Again? If the spirit moves you. Right. Okay, I'm gonna stretch real fast. Oh. All the unoccupied chairs. Yeah, my tailbone's feeling it right now. Definitely feeling it. Okay, Marmu. I hate this fight. Why? Oh, what the hell was that? Dude. I did good that one attempt, and ever since then, it's just been garbage. Oh, I didn't get that heal. Damn it. Oh, there you are. I hate this boss. Yeah, this is a good spot to stop and heal for sure. I gotta take those where I can get them because this thing is such a grind. We go. They don't need to focus much as a player for sure. Yeah, no kidding. They can just attack over and over and over again. This is going to be a hard fight to do Radiant for sure. Mostly just due to impatience more than anything else. The Radiant run earlier. Okay, Sheo is one that I gotta be a little bit careful with. I don't know his attacks well. Apparently I also don't know how to not dash into him like an idiot. That's gonna be... Oh, let's take the heal just to be safety. thought I could dash through that. Do you stream any of your attempts, or are you just playing on your own? Okay, I'm being lazy. Stop being lazy. Actually try. Probably be that traumatized soldier gif. Nice. Do I get a break after him? I do. Oh. Yeah, I did notice that. Oh, you're just playing on your own? Nice. I did notice that. I'm just bad at actually paying attention. That was a weird movement pattern. Damn it. I remember really struggling with that Radiant fight. He used to paying attention to animation, not color for every other fight. Yeah. And I'm just... That's the hardest thing about this, is that since you're in here for so long, you start not taking bosses seriously and just kind of just face tanking them and whacking at them. And I gotta try my best to not do that too much, because I could definitely bite you. Probably won't even get through NKG this time. But we'll see. You did one stream practicing for Radiance. I gotcha. Don't really grind Twitch. Yeah, it's not fun. I'm just trying to get back. Some days I really just don't feel like fighting the tech stuff. Hell, we're making progress on the Hunter's Journal at least, right? I took my heal at the right time, didn't I? It's a source of motivation to keep playing, even with the L you take inside of God Home. Yeah, no kidding. I would never have the motivation to do it otherwise. I actually don't really play any video games off stream though. Like, this is kind of my only excuse or time to be able to do it. There we go. You should do it for Steel Soul speedrun. Yeah, that'd be cool. Don't you think, Pumpkin? You don't know. This is regular Grim. Nope, I didn't get in there. Now I gotta remember slow Grim. Damn. Take it seriously. Don't just go smash everything. I thought it was going to be one of these things. Well, that's a lot easier than Nightmare King Grim. Is it time for a lot of the level 2 stuff now, I think? Still haven't fought We still got a lot of bosses to go. We're not even close to done here. That didn't work. That also didn't work. Dude, would you die? If I could just play good for a second, that'd be cool. Just... I'm excited to watch you do this, Darth. It's gonna be fun. I thought I could get that dive off in time. I was wrong. Wanting to see me do the suffering? Of course. You get to see my suffering. It's only fair that I get to see some suffering. Gonna be mad when you one-shot it. If you one-shot it, I will give you $100. Come on, where's my dude at? I hate this. It didn't work. Yeah, you haven't even fought him before, have you? Oh no, that didn't work. If you did get it, that would be pretty amazing, though. They've ended your run twice. Oh yeah, Watcher Knights are a pain in the butt. I forgot about this boss. Damn it. Nope. I didn't have to jump there. Ugh. I think the hardest part of this, well, one of the harder parts of this is just like that feeling of like just feeling like you're gonna choke when you get to the end of it and having that dread leading all the way up to it with how long this is. It's like, man, it sucks that I'm gonna have to like get to NKG and blow the whole run. Just this Pantheon is as long as a Super Metroid speedrun. Dude, would you like come down here and actually fight me? There we go. Yeah, that is 100% the hardest part of this. Goodbye, mask. Okay, Sly, I forgot you were next. Optional skill ceiling. Yeah, it is nice that it's optional. I mean, I guess anything in a game is technically optional, but you get what I mean. Misread. Oh, almost misread that. This guy has less moves than I think I originally thought he had. I thought when I first played him that he just had a ton of moves, but I just was really not seeing it. I guess that's usually the case with these bosses though, right? your initial go at them, you feel like kind of overwhelmed, and then you start seeing the patterns. Forget if I get a rest after this or not, but... Oh, hey, Pumpkin. Oh, Hornet Sentinel. That's right. I remember now. That's not good. Adina! I'll bet you did. Nope, didn't see that coming. Last time I feel like I beat her quick enough that... Oh wait, no, she got stuck on the wall last time, that's right. So I didn't really beat her last time. Adidas, it does sound like Adidas. Can't play this game at work now. Easy. Her feet are getting cold. Alright, we're into the tougher stuff now. Time to pay a little bit more attention. We're at the point where if I'm a little slow to respond to chat, I apologize. How are the lights working along with the Pantheon boss? Is it still behaving properly? I haven't even like thought to take a look at them. There we go. Lights are working well. Cool. You would have taken 2 heals there previously while the ghost was coming for you. Yeah, I feel like the muscle memory and everything kind of coming back and even maybe better. But, you know, happens when you play a bunch. And especially so much like straight combat focused play, like not even doing any platforming stuff, just straight combat for this long. It makes a difference for sure. Oh, my eyes are burning. Uh-oh. Cat, I see you. What are you doing? Don't do it. Oh, you did it. There you are. Not even a flower transport, yep. Cat, you're right up on me here. Doma, 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 doma! If I lose this, Cat, it's your fault. Oh no! I thought I could keep it going. Oops. This is so much free damage if you know what you're looking for. What you doing? You gonna help me win? This is in... No, I still gotta do failed champion at the very least. But I think this is the end now, right? This is failed champion. No, we're not there yet. We're getting close though. I still gotta fight Markov. Pumpkin. Now is not the time. I understand you want love, but I need to win. I had blue health for winning the cat challenge. Yeah, no kidding. Oh no, I didn't see that coming. Cat, no! Not the time. Markov is up next. Okay. Eventually I'll get the feel for the order. Ah, he already teleported. Damn it. Okay. Oh, cat, you're on my back. Damn it, I don't usually get hit by that. Oh yeah, Zote. I forgot about Zote. How do I keep forgetting about Zote? So I kind of need to do good at this fight so that I have plenty of health for Zote. Oh, I'm in a bad place. I am in a bad spot. Oh, that's gonna hit me. Oh, I got so lucky. That was slippery hands. That didn't work out. That didn't work out. No, no. Okay, get on the wall. Oh, all of that went so badly. Fuck. Fucking Markov. Sometimes it's better not to know the order. Yeah, no kidding. Okay, let's see if we can get through Zote. There's a high likelihood of death on this boss. For nothing more than just not knowing the fight very well. Dude, these Zotelings suck. Damn it. Damn it. Ah, I really need a stagger here to get some heals. Ah, I almost had that third heal. That would have been really helpful. Shit. No, I missed. Oh, there's everywhere. There's shit. No, no, no. Okay. I get. Oh no, 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 no. Uh-oh. Oh, oh. Oh, shit. Please die. Would you just die? Damn it. I knew it. I was gonna fucking die. I hate Zote. Alright. That's gonna have to be it for tonight. I know I need to practice Zote now. Oh, I hate that fight. I hate it a lot. Where's the bench over here? That was just like attrition getting me. I was tired. Okay, that's gonna have to be it for now. I'll be back. Darth should be on tomorrow, right? You gonna be on tomorrow doing some of this? So I don't know if I'll stream tomorrow or not. It'll depend on what he's doing, but I'll be back to do more of this Pantheon stuff here soon and try and get it knocked out. So, all right, I will see you all next time. Thank you all for hanging out and for chilling, and we'll do it again here real soon. Later.